everyone, I am back. For those who don't know, last weekend I was at Kamping Kitbash, which is a very special event. This is my little wristband from the first one I went to, and this is my newest one from this one that I just came back from. It is Sunday as of recording this. I got back on Monday, and I haven't even started processing everything that happened. I feel like when I got to Kamping Kitbash, I was like full of social battery, but very low on like self-confidence and love and creative energy. And now that has like completely switched the other way around, right? Like all of my social battery is like beyond drained. I'm very tired and exhausted, but I am filled with so much love and creative energy and inspiration to do cool new projects, and I had so many amazing talks with everyone. So what is Kamping Kitbash? Actually, I kind of owed this channel to Kamping Kitbash because I used to just do this hobby over here at my hobby desk by myself on my own, and a year ago I was actually browsing on Reddit and I saw a post someone made with like all of these tables full of bits and people kitbashing, right? And I was like, whoa, what is this? What is this event? And so I searched online and I found a YouTube video by Lenric's Realm about the first Kamping Kitbash event. And I immediately fell in love. It was like, I didn't know that there were events for things like this where people can just come together and like not play like a 40k tournament, but just like build weird and wacky little minis and hack apart game rules and just do like art together. And so I was like completely smitten by the whole idea of that, and I was like, those are the kind of people I want to hang out with. Why am I not there, you know? So I had a look and I saw there was a second event not long after that, and so I went to that. And because I knew I was going there, I wanted to be able to connect with the people at this second Kamping Kitbash event. So when I got there, I could like show people the minis that I painted and keep in touch. So I made an Instagram, and that is how I started with White Star. So that's how I found Kamping Kitbash, and that's why it means so much to me. I think this is gonna be like a rambly video. I hope I can keep it together. This whole journey, I don't know where to start. It's been crazy. I took a train from Berlin with my friend Nager, and we took the train to Cologne. And in Cologne, we met Floppy, who is also on YouTube. Check out his channel. I'll link it in the description if I don't forget. And he was kind enough to let us carpool with him. So he took us with his car from Cologne to Leuven in Belgium, which is where this year's event took place. And it was in this like beautiful, large like manor house. And we arrived a little bit after the opening ceremony. So when we got there, there was already like a lot of people there. Most of the people were already there. Some people had arrived the day before, and immediately the vibes were just immaculate, you know, like everyone was having fun. I got to see Daan again, who's like such a good friend. I met him at the first Kamping Kitbash, you know, so like this is actually a place where you can find like hopefully lifelong friends and really find people you connect with. Because I think like the kind of people who are into this specific side of the hobby, we probably have a lot in common, right? So maybe a lot of you can kind of relate to that. Already like there's this room downstairs with like so many tables and like a big children's like plastic bathtub full of bits that you can just like take stuff out of and start kitbashing. And there's already like, I don't know, like 30-40 people sitting in this room building little things, you know, and I go around and I say hello to everyone that I met last year. Some of the people there I met at BerlinDicon this year. I was immediately overwhelmed. It was this is so much. I kept saying during this event that this is like one of the only events I've ever been to where you get FOMO even if you're there, because like whenever you decide to like talk to someone or build a little project, there's something else going on somewhere else on the property that you're missing, right? And as someone who is like already pretty scatterbrained and gets tired easily, it was hard for me. I spent the whole weekend kind of socializing, getting to know some people, and trying to just be as involved as possible. I didn't actually get that much hobbying done. I did start some little kitbashing terrain projects on the first day that I am excited to finish. I took them home with me. I brought some of my hand customized wooden dice sets that I made specifically for Kamping Kitbash, and I sold out completely. Almost like day one I had sold most of them, and on the last day I sold the last set. I did a little special promotion where I had like a special golden die, and I asked my partner to put that golden die into one of the boxes, and so it was added on top of the 6 die that were already in the box. And if you purchased the box with the golden die, you earned a free single figure commission from me. So that was really fun seeing that play out, and I was really lucky that it didn't get pulled until like the last 4 boxes. I think it was like there were only 3 boxes left when it got pulled. There were so many amazing creators there. I got to meet Anna from Gardens of Hecate, which she is like my biggest hobby inspiration. I used to read her blog whenever I had like a long break at work, usually in the office, and get inspired for like the evening when I could get back to crafting and kitbashing and painting. She is such an amazing, talented painter and sculptor and just overall artist, and I love her whole vibe. I love how she combines the occult with like folklore and horror and this very charismatic aesthetic. If you've seen my first video about like the forest spirits that I did, they were all sculpted by her, and the paint job I like tried to copy hers as close as possible. I'm a huge fan of hers, and it was so nice getting to talk to her and getting to know her. And I even had the chance to participate in her painting workshop. She held a painting workshop where we painted a little guy. So we painted this mini. We didn't quite get to finish it. This is a Victus miniature. And Victus, they're actually a couple, and they were both also at the event. So it was really, really lovely meeting them both. I had great conversations with them about sculpting, about the hobby, about painting. I also met Louise from Rogue Hobbies. If you know Louise, she used to be a Warhammer painter. She does these incredible, like colorful paint jobs with beautiful smooth gradients and really whimsical stuff. She even has her own line of minis now. She does these really cute goblins, and in her workshop we learned how she does these prismatic power sword effects using glazing and wet blending techniques, which was super fun. And I got to sit next to Daan and paint with him, which was a real joy. So excited to finish both of those projects. There was an area for us to sell stuff or like give stuff away. Victus gave away like 800 3D printed miniatures for free, which was insane. And I think everybody really, really enjoyed that. Lots of them got kitbashed and painted at the event. I took some home even as gifts for friends and family. It is so hard because I feel like there's no way for me to capture the vibe or talk about everything that touched me at this event. Look, I'll do like a haul video where I show you all the stuff I brought back from Kamping Kitbash, and I'll talk more about the artists and creators that I got some stuff from and that inspired me at this event. So parallel to this free kitbashing, making, painting, and all of these workshops going on, there was like a sculpting tool making workshop, a mask building workshop, there was game design workshops, everything you can think of, right? And parallel to this, there was also some really special events. We had a storyteller, a professional storyteller come in. I think he was a friend of Tine's. He sat down in this really lovely, cozy den. And all of us like snuggled up with blankets, and we had some really nice tea that Tine brewed for us. And he just told stories about like local folklore of the area, really nicely told. And he played some songs and sang for us. And we all had a really good time and had such a laugh. Really special. There was also a performance, like a circus performance. I was actually given a condom as like a business card. Sien van Akker is the person who did that, and they did a fantastic show with music and a sort of like a tightrope performance, and you'll just have to see their shows for yourself because it was bonkers and so much fun. Kamping Kitbash is really hard to put into words. And I think all of us kind of felt that when we got home. It took a while for everyone to start posting Instagram posts because I feel like it's such a trip. It's special because it is so inclusive. I heard this said a few times during the event. Most of us have had this experience where you want to be part of the community around your hobby. So you go to like a local game store or like a Warhammer store. But what happens is you go in there and most of the people there are like white guys in their 40s or 50s. And maybe there's like some sexist jokes. And maybe they take the 40K a little bit too seriously. And if you're not that demographic, it's really tough to get into. And that kind of like stops you from becoming part of the community and connecting with like-minded people. So events like Kamping Kitbash, where most of the people going there are maybe a little bit younger, the event is very welcoming towards trans folk and towards neurodivergent people, queer people. And so for some of us, that helps us to feel more included, and it's like a safer space for us to be in. And there were so many moments where you could really feel the people there taking care of each other and allowing each other to be the way they are without judgment. And that was really moving. I think that's what makes it special. Lots of people afterwards were like, I'm really shy. I don't do well with like large groups of people, and I'm the same. I don't usually like networking events or going into big masses of people and talking to people I've never met is really hard for me. But for some reason, with this group of people, it's super easy. There was not a single person at this event that I fundamentally did not like, you know, and like there were like 75 people. It's hard to find 75 people that you like, because I didn't choose the people who get to be there. I was just one of 75 random people who got to go. I feel like I made so many new friends that I cannot wait to meet again next year, hopefully sooner. I know I'm gonna see Daan at Tuft this January, where I still need to make a turnip army for that. If you are like me last year and you really love this hobby and the community around it, but maybe you haven't been able to participate in the community as much, try coming to Kamping Kitbash, or maybe find a similar thing. Maybe even start your own event, right? Build that community locally. Try thinking of people who are maybe not neurotypical, maybe not hetero or cis, maybe not white. Try to make it an open and welcoming space and go into other spaces with the same mindset. So I think that's what enables you to really feel the love and warmth that the other people in this community are willing to give to you if you are willing to give it back. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I feel like I've talked for a long time. I feel like I could go on for like 5 more hours. Taryn from Conjured Craft was there, Kira from Kira Creations, Paul from Finster Fae, Mangling Minis was there. Too many people for me to name right now, but all of them lovely, really cool, creative, and talented people. So I'm gonna take a second to put their names up here right now. I will also link each and every video that gets made about Kamping Kitbash in the description of this video. If you are into this hobby and you want to see more of like the stuff I do and the people I am inspired by, go follow these amazing people. They were all there. Every single one of these people deserves your attention. I know we don't have a lot of it, but at least go and check out like some of them. I did a very special thing at Kamping Kitbash with Tine Fieldling. I'll link her YouTube channel down below as well. Please check out her videos because she does incredible stuff. She's got this roleplay setting called the Hazelands, which is kind of like the Fey Realms but way cooler, and she does incredible content for that. She sculpts wonderful miniatures. This mini was sculpted by Tine. I love it dearly. I just recently got a lot more 3D prints of her stuff. So Tina and I may have done some magic at Kamping Kitbash. There will be a video about that too. I don't think most people who were at the event even know about this, so it'll be fun to see everyone's reactions. I got some Kickstarters in that people sent me. I'm gonna do some unboxings of those. We can have a look at the stuff. Spoilers, it's really fucking good stuff. I will show you like a big haul of everything I got at Kamping Kitbash, everything I bought and got for free. So that'll be a really fun video. And then of course, I'll do a video about the magic ritual I did with Tine Fieldling in the middle of the night during Kamping Kitbash. I think that one's really special. So look forward to that. Go follow the people I mentioned. If I didn't mention you by name, please don't be mad at me. It's just impossible to name everyone. You are all amazing people. I love talking to each and every one of you, and I am looking forward to many more Kamping Kitbash in the future. And also I want to organize something here in Berlin at some point. I can't do it right now, but at some point I would love to do that. Okay, so this was just to tell you a little bit about my experience at the event. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it inspired you to get involved with the community, find like-minded people, and create together, share your experience. Some of us can't afford our own paints. Let your friends paint with your paints, maybe. Donate your bits to like a local club or something. Do like a little kit bashing event there. There's lots of ways for you to get involved, so please do. The biggest thanks to all of the incredible volunteers who helped organize this event and who made it possible and who cooked for us, who washed our dishes, who sold us beer. You were all incredible and you're the best people I've met in this hobby. Thank you to everyone who came, everyone who helped. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Been a long day without you, my friend, and I will tell you all about it when I see you again. See you again.
Goodbye, my sweet friend. So long. You've been the best. Oh shit, someone threw this in here? I'm taking this.